I'm strong, I'm smart, and I'm bold.
The Girls Inc. movement began in 1864 in response to the growing needs of a new working class, young women migrating from rural communities in search of newly available job opportunities. This informal association continued to grow as numerous affiliates were formed, and in May of 1945, representatives of 19 interested organizations formed Girls Clubs of America. In 1947, a Girls Club of America affiliate, now known as Girls Inc. of the Greater Peninsula, was established in Hampton, Virginia. During the early years, Girls Club provided opportunities to learn homemaking skills and socialize with other girls their own age. And as it continued through the 70s and 80s, programs were added to help foster a girl's self-sufficiency.
Back in 1970, when I joined, it was called Girls Club. And my mom saw the Girls Club marching in a parade. They had on blue skirts, white sneakers, white ankle socks, and she said, I want you all to be in a parade. And so henceforth, that's where it all started.
Had one of those mamas who said, this is what you're going to do. And at the time, it was located on Bay Avenue in a little small house, and so I went. My very first day, I was so nervous. I just wanted to kind of fade in with the paint. But the instructors that were there would not allow me to do that.
You know, some of my fondest memories was learning how to be a friend to any girl. And I think that was the sharing, the caring, the mentoring that came along with that.
Some of the activities that we did were empowerment activities about building yourself and building your self-esteem and confidence, and we did a lot of physical activities. We worked on a end of the summer program that we performed at Hampton University at Ogden Hall, and I have very fond memories of doing our routine to Patti LaBelle's I Have a New Attitude.
And so for me, the fondest memory was not being made a difference of and being included in everything and having the opportunity really to explore activities that we never thought that we would explore.
In 1990, Girls Club of America changed its name to Girls Inc. to avoid public confusion with the newly reorganized Boys and Girls Club of America. Unfortunately, the name change still caused some initial confusion, believing Girls Club was absorbed into the Boys and Girls Club, while many others believed Girls Inc. was a newly formed organization. As a result, Girls Inc. of the Greater Peninsula worked to reestablish itself within the community by creating partnerships with local schools, universities, and businesses.
I was so excited when I found out that Girls Club hadn't gone away because I didn't know. And when I found out that it was now Girls Inc., I was really encouraged because organizations like this really do embrace kids. It helps development, it helps leadership skills, and it really is a confidence builder.
In 2002, Girls Inc. of the Greater Peninsula came under the direction of Dr. Jackie Jackson.
I remember seeing an ad in the paper that was recruiting or soliciting for a program director. And I remember at the time I was in the PhD program and I wanted to do something part-time to really stay involved with youth development. So they shipped me off to Indianapolis, Indiana, so I can go through the training. Unfortunately, while I was there, the executive director at the time decided that she no longer wanted to be with Girls Inc. So I actually became the executive director by default.
When Dr. Jackson started, Girls Inc. had just 9 children in the program. But Dr. Jackson saw the vision of Girls Inc. and was determined to provide the opportunities to aspire young girls to be strong, smart, and bold.
So I remember having to call on Hampton University and some of the students there that would come in and work with us and help me recruit young girls into the program, and they would actually do the programming.
Today, Girls Inc. of the Greater Peninsula has grown from just 1 to 2 locations in Hampton, 3 locations in Newport News, and 1 location in Richmond. They went from serving 9 girls to approximately 300 girls every day in before and after school programs and a specialized evening program for teenage girls. And the annual budget grew from $75,000 to $1.2 million. Girls Inc.'s transportation program ensures children are transported to and from 25 Hampton and 18 Newport News schools.
I remember going from no transportation to now having 11 vans that is running up and down the road, all year, transporting kids to school, back to the center every day.
They also provide a USDA-approved meal for the children every day and partner with the Boys Leadership Alliance to fulfill a parental need for boys after-school care at the same location. This is all done for just $25 a week per child. Throughout it all, Girls Inc. has maintained structured research-based programs in subjects such as economic literacy, media literacy, preventing adolescent pregnancy, friendly persuasion, and more.
Girls Inc.'s programs are intentional. Unlike a lot of programs where there's a goal, we're intentional in setting our goals. We want them to be measurable. If we say we want the girls to learn about media, we're going to put them in situations and bring guest speakers and put them in environments where they can actually succeed and learn about the goals of the program.
Girls Inc. of the Greater Peninsula is building a STEM campus to expose girls to science, technology, engineering, and math programming throughout the week during after-school hours. The program is endorsed by the National Society of Black Physicists and funded by grants from Alcoa and Best Buy. During the first Girls Inc. Science Fair, girls as young as 5 answered questions about their science projects and had lots of fun during the activities.
During the summer, when I used my when I did my science project, I made a tornado and I had a water bottle. I filled it up with water and glitter. Then I put it upside down and I shook it around, and I had a poster with pictures of tornadoes on it.
The night before the science fair, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and then I came up with a brain because I didn't think anybody else would want to do that. So then I went to the store and bought a cake, and then I got white icing, then I got food coloring, and in every part I used, I would put food coloring to different colors of the icing.
I learned about when you make a tornado, when it starts, it comes from the wind, and it's like in a funnel shape, and it goes up, and it goes into that cloud, and then it goes around and around and around.
And I learned that there's different parts of the brain, and they all have their own work, and then they bring it together to function in the body.
Well, teaching STEM this summer was very, very exciting to me. It was just amazing to see how the kids were so excited about learning new experiments and things. And I really enjoyed it myself because I learned quite a few things, and just seeing the expression on their faces from not knowing anything about a particular science subject and then learning something about it was just fantastic.
Girls Inc. of the Greater Peninsula has accomplished a great deal over the past 65 years, and their future for the next 65 is bright. However, the need to reach out to more girls is great. There is a need to expand into the Oyster Point area of Newport News, in addition to unserviced areas in Norfolk and Virginia Beach. Girls Inc. of the Greater Peninsula continues to look for new partnerships with businesses, organizations, and individuals who care about the future of girls.
My dream for Girls Inc. is to continue to grow, to be very impactful in the communities we serve, to continue to listen to the communities, to partner with the community and bring in guest speakers, to be able to take the girls to Jefferson Lab in Newport News and national laboratories across the country, and to take the concept of after-school programming and to redefine it and to make it something real for the community in both Hampton and Newport News to see, and for us just to continue to hit the girls at every area that they need.
My dream for Girls Inc. is to expand, so that all of girls around the country, and particularly in our community, can have the opportunity to participate. We can only do but so much with limited funding that we have. So we need partners to come aboard so that this good work that we're doing can be replicated. So that's my dream, is to look around the whole country and we see a Girls Inc. in every city. And they're just like any other organization or any other franchise around the world, that they are brand. So when you open the door, I don't care where you are, you will see that same brand of Girls Inc. and the same lesson plans, the same curriculums, and the same activity, so that when one girl moves into another area, she can then go to a Girls Inc. and nothing will change.
Girls Inc. We're strong, smart, and bold.